Hey guys, so let's do this. I'm going to be using beef for my goosey soup. So the first thing I do is I put my beef to boil, and then I put my onion. I'm also going to use shrimps for this dish, so I'd add my shrimps also, let it boil for a bit. When it's boiled for a bit, I put in my spice. I just put Maggi and dry pepper only. That's what I just use to steam my meat. I let it steam for a bit. I mix it so the spice goes in everywhere. I also put salt at this point. Afterwards, I fix, okay, because I'm just going to be using dry fish. I'm going to be using two kinds of dry fish for this meal. And this is my egusi soup. I used warm water to mix it up. Just use it to mix a paste, to make it a paste. I just mix it up a little. But I try my best to make sure that there are no lumps in it. So that's why you can see that I'm actually stirring for a while. After that, I put my pot back on fire, and then I put in my palm oil. After palm oil, I still put in more onions. I like onions. For people that don't like onion in the soup, sorry, this is my procedure. And then I put my onions and let it fry a bit in the palm oil. Afterwards, I put my fresh pepper. I used yellow pepper for the soup, so I put my fresh pepper in there. I let it fry for a bit also. After putting the fresh pepper and it's frying, I let it fry for a bit still. Afterwards, I put in my egusi. I just put everything in. Usually I put them little by little, but this egusi soup is quite small, so I'm just going to put everything and I would mix it. That's the paste. That's the paste in the oil. So I'm going to continue stirring because we don't want it to burn. Half of the time you spend on this food is stirring, literally. So I stir the soup for a long time so it doesn't clump up. I don't like when there's so much clumps in my food, and I don't like it. Usually, if you don't stir a lot, it's going to get burnt under. So I stir, let it fry, stir. So that's what you're going to see a lot. A lot of stirring is going to go down. I let it fry for a bit. As you can see, it's frying, it's getting lumps again. I stir, because I do not want it to get burnt. So I actually do this for 30 good minutes. I fry my egusi for 30 good minutes. As I'm frying, I'm going to be adding stock because it gets dry when it fries. So I'm going to be adding stock from my meat, and then I stir as usual. So how you would know that the soup is ready or the soup is fried enough is when the palm oil comes to the top of the foot. The palm oil will be floating. As you can see now, we haven't still gotten there yet. So I'll just continue stirring, adding more stock and stirring, and then if your stock finishes, you can still use water, or you add, stir. Don't get tired of stirring so you don't get your food burnt. I'm going to add my crayfish in here. I love crayfish in egusi. It's really nice. I actually put a lot. I put like 3 spoons, but that's what I like. So you stir. Don't get tired of stirring, so you continue stirring, and then you let it cook for a bit. Next, I'm going to put my fish, my dry fish. I told you I used 2 different kinds of fish. I used catfish, dried catfish, and then I use another kind of fish. I can't remember the name. Well, I'll put it down on the description box. So I put a lot of fish in there, and then I will stir again. So I'm going to stir. I like when the fish gets, I didn't put the fish at first because I don't want it to get all scattered and all, but now I'm just going to let it fry again. I love it when the fish goes into the soup. Can you see what I'm seeing? Now the fish, everything is getting cooked. As you can see, the palm oil is floating, but then I still let it fry a bit because I want a particular taste to come out, and for that to come out, I have to leave the soup to cook for a bit. So after this, I'm going to put in my spice. I'm going to put Maggi, and I'm going to put I just put 2 cubes of Maggi, and then I'll put my, so I'm adding crayfish again. I told you crayfish and egusi goes hand in hand, like side by side. It's usually really nice. So I'm going to put my crayfish. I'm going to add salt. I'm going to add pepper. I'm going to add pepper also. And then I stir. You know I love stirring my food, right? Especially egusi. As I said before, make sure you stir your food so it doesn't get burnt. So I'll stir. After stirring, I'll allow it to cook for a bit for like 5 minutes. Afterwards, I would add my meat and my stock, the remaining stock. Okay, so that's the meat and the shrimps. And then, as usual, I'll stir so everything goes in. By the time this meal is done. Okay, anyway, let's continue. So we're almost done with the soup because we've put the protein. There's fish, there's meat, there's shrimps. This meal is so delicious. Like, have me trying it. Okay, so after you've put all this, you just stir for a bit and just let it boil. I'll just keep it on fire. I'll leave it on fire for 5 minutes. This is it. This is actually the soup ready now. I like what I'm seeing. I like that everything looks cooked. So food is ready. Sorry. So I want to get your reaction here. Hello.
Hi.
Okay, so go ahead.
Oh my god. This is it. This is the shit right here, man. This shit right here. Wow. Oh my god.
You don't have to call your shit right here.
This shit right here. Damn, man. Damn. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. This is well done. You outdid yourself, man.
Okay. So first reaction. I don't even know how to pick it.
Very nice. Jonah, finish your food.